It looks like I'm not wearing pants.
Rolling.
After our town tour of Barkerville, Pam fully embraced her inner 1800s character.
Ah, yes. Your knees and your ankles. Here, I found you
I'm a little boy.
A nice hat. Let's see there.
Thank you.
That's very good. Very good. Very good.
Fits perfectly.
Excellent.
Barkerville is a historical town 2 hours south of Prince George, in the Cariboo region of BC. It's a living museum of the gold rush days, with functional shops and late Victorian-style interpretive actors that populate the town. Mr. Goldsworthy was our gold rush period town guide, and he gave us the 411 of the area.
411? Dude, how old are you?
In real life, IRL,
Better.
he is Brandon Bailey, one of the many talented interpretive actors here.
For the actors, I'd say right now, most of us have at least 6+ years in the park. Some people are 20+ years. It's really exciting. Some people are 30+ years.
Scrounge this up. I think this will be able to fit you.
It is real leather indeed, sir.
So, as you see here, we have a coal fire. And this coal fire gets us up to 3,500 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, to provide air to make the fire very hot, we have the bellows, and that is powered by that hand crank right there. So if you give a tug on that.
Woo, this is like a natural workout.
Very good. When it is glowing orange, just like this, you are ready now. Take that in your left hand there. There's your hammer, and you can bend that to your heart's content. Look at that, you're making a curl. Dip that into the water.
Wait for the song, wait for the song.
Well done. You helped me make that curly cue. Billy Barker will be very pleased.
You're welcome, Billy Parker.
But to truly understand life here in the Cariboo, you must understand our newspaper. So much of our culture gets poured into there. So
All right.
I suggest you go up. You see Mr. Wallace at the Cariboo Sentinel,
Okay.
and he will show you how our printing press
All right,
works.
I'll go off the handbrake. Hello.
Welcome to the
Good
Caribou
day.
Sentinel.
The Cariboo Sentinel was an actual newspaper that operated from 1865 to 1875.
Today we'll have you guys print a wanted poster.
Wanted poster.
Mr. Wallace, what do you think that if this is a scandal that women is showing off her ankles and legs?
That's frowned upon back in 1865. Where
It's gonna be my name on the wanted poster. I never imagined how complicated it was to print something back then. So if you want to print a poster, first of all, you have to select your fonts and then every individual letters you want to use. You have to pick them out and then kind of like align them in this machine thing. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. There's no control and Z for you. It's like you just have to reprint.
yeah, pull the handle. So now this time,
Hey!
that's pretty good. It's not too high, not too low. It's right in the middle.
I'm really glad that we have printers these days and we have Control plus Z to just like erase any mistakes you had.
Time for school. We form 2 straight lines. Ladies exactly on my left-hand side, gentlemen on my right. Welcome to our Chinese private school.
While a Chinese school might seem out of place in Barkerville, in the early days of the town, more than half the population was Chinese.
Sir, please, when you come to the center, bow to the man's portrait.
So we went to Chinese school, and there was actually a lot of traditions in it that I didn't expect. For example, like men were supposed to enter into the room first, while the female entered the room second. And of course, bowing to Confucius, which is I think it's very, very respectful to do that. And guys have to sit on the left, the girls have to sit on the right.
Before we start, I introduce the 3 class rules. First, who knows what this is? The ruler. For example, drawing the straight line. In my time, ruler was used for disciplining.
So when I was in grade 2, my father took me to some Chinese classes, and I hated it. I hated it because my Chinese name sounded like a can of lamb.
Li Gunyang.
Li Gunyang, Li Guanyang, right? It sounded like a can of lamb. I hated it the teacher calling me that name, I never got into it. But as an adult, I actually went to Beijing to learn Mandarin, and it was actually a time of my life, and I'm glad I did because Mandarin right now is very, very useful. Chinese in general is very, very useful for me.
好，谢谢 for attending the Chinese school lesson. 谢谢 class is over.
What a strange iPhone way back when.
As the shopkeep and townfolk of Barkerville settles in for the evening, the Sunset Theatre in the neighboring town of Wells is getting ready for a variety show.
There's a tremendous source of industry and art in Wells. It's a really incredible balance, and it's an exciting place to be.
Oh my god, when I went to the theater, I was like, first of all, you feel like how welcoming it is. Because it's nothing like how we see in Vancouver, you know, it's like probably like a theater with like 500 seats and then like it's so freaking like grand and everything. It's really intense.
Hi there. Come on in.
Hello.
Hello. Good,
Looks like it's getting a full house tonight,
Nice
right?
to
I
see
think
you
so.
again.
Nice to see you again. We were in the blacksmith shop today.
Yes.
I look very different. My real name is
know.
Stu.
Stu, the theater master.
So we have a show here tonight. We're doing the Sunset Cabaret. It's a fundraiser for our Sunset Theatre here in Wells. And well, I hear you have quite the singing voice.
So Pam is a really good singer.
I've heard this.
And I think we should put her on stage.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I can
Have you ever
sing.
performed before?
No.
Well, seriously.
No.
And you sing a lot of karaoke, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Karaoke though.
Totally do a
It's
song.
going to be a
There's
lot of
an
fun.
audience here.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's perfect.
Just pretend it's
I'm gonna be
their
so
friends, right? Audience.
Oh my god.
We're all nervous. We're all nervous.
Okay, I'll
It's going to
try.
be great.
I'll
do it?
try. What did you get me into? He set me up.
As the doors open and guests find their seats at the Sunset Theatre, Pam looks for the makeup room in preparation for her singing debut.
I think this is fair to say the largest audience we've had this year, so that's awesome.
Performers from Barkerville and the community lit up the stage with sketches, music, and poems.
I wonder what they really think of me. Do I really want to know? With my long hair and a PhD, that's a pretty happy dude.
How selfish to want my life's years back again. I had them once. Didn't I?
Actually, I didn't think I'm gonna be nervous, but I'm actually nervous. Oh, I was waiting downstairs and I just hear the anchor calling like, you know, different groups and then different acts. And then I was like, oh my god, it's getting close to me.
So we've got this act, then we've got a very short sketch, and then it's you.
I thought I wasn't nervous at all. I was like, come on, it's like singing a song. I sing like all the time in karaoke, and then I trust him and sing. When it was getting closer to my cue, and I was like, oh my god, and then my heart start to like, before it was like, ta, 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 and then I was like, da, 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 da.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Douglas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a blast. Today, we had the unique pleasure of inviting a trio, I would say, of vagabond filmmakers who are on the road filming a web series that's taking them all across Canada in search of the Canadian identity. And this group of filmmakers asked if they could spend some time in Barkerville with us, and we said that would be absolutely fine. Well, and we said, but before you go, there's one thing that we have to ask you to do, and that's you've got to come to the Sunset Theatre and you've got to sing us a song. So it's a great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you Pam Zhang.
And then afterwards, I was like, oh my god, I'm representing like our Chinese history or something, and I just like ended up on stage. I didn't even know what I was saying. We've met a lot of really, really amazing and nice people today at Barkerville, and then thank you guys so much for having me, and then having us, and then thanks for being such amazing host. So this is actually a Tibetan song, but then it's in Mandarin. So since I've got a lot of cultural education from you guys, now this is something from the Chinese culture. So let's drop the beat. this song is what I sing in karaoke like 100% of the time. I still didn't remember the lyrics. I had to like pick up my phone and be like, ah! 从前冬天夏天许呀暖呀，秋天远处传来你声音暖呀暖呀，你说那是午后面有白茫茫茫雪呀。I sing this song called like 万物生. Basically, it means a million of different creatures just comes from the nature.
The song is actually quite fitting, as we're a few creatures that somehow found our way to Barkerville and on stage.
What really calmed me down a little bit is, the crowd being there. Because I guess it's because it's a really intimate town, and every single person was being super, super supportive. That really calmed my nerves like a lot. This is my first time performing How to Sing, and then especially like this song too, and in front of you guys. I'm really blessed to do that, and then hope you all enjoyed it. I was like so shaky. I was like, okay, let's not forget about the lyrics. And then when I got up, I was like, the lyrics. I was like, I can sing it completely. I'm good.
Barkerville in Wells is probably the smallest town we visited, but the energy of the community can rival any bigger town, something us city slickers can come to appreciate. And if you have a chance to check out Wells, check out the Wells Hotel. It has the largest collection of privately owned Scotch whiskies in BC.